Stop a moment. I'm sorry. That light is behind me. I promise.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Reparo. Revelio.
No sour notes, please. Very good. Now, artist. Please, hold your applause.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio! Revelio!
I've always said that travel...
Levioso! Revelio!
You have our gratitude. Take a moment to allow our...
Revelio!
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now,
Revelio.
our next task will be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I wonder if hippogriffs like not grass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake.
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Well, now, as I mentioned,
I already have some, Professor.
you visited the Magic Neep. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Plant the seeds there now, and you can...
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested. Now, what say we...
You'll find that some plants are better suited to you.
The cabbages do get testy without something to chew.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading... Come back and see me when you're...
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me.
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good.
Revelio.
He's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Look at that. They're complimenting us to get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year. Did save her the denoming, but they left her honking daffodils in town.
Revelio.
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind. Not saying you can't go it alone.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents would... You get the idea. Anyway. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio. Revelio.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, there's our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping.
Remarkable plants, huh? And good, as...
Thank you, Professor, but...
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is... Well, I suppose...
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only my damned hearing.
Revelio.
You wouldn't have an extra quill, would you?
Were you scared when the trolls attacked? I'd have been terrified.
I spent hours trying to conjure...
Finally have an answer.
Revelio.
Should never have
He was in a
trusted them.
mood the other day. I did. Don't give me that word. Don't worry about it. I had a friend who once went to a blind doctor.
Showing off is a mumble.
Revelio. Revelio.
Desperately.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in...
Well, that didn't work. Revelio. Revelio.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's.
Yes, sir.
Good. But in the future, you'll be some can be harvested from the... Others, however, may be hard. Come and see me when you've finished brewing. And we'll see if it was Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed.
My parents considered keeping me home from... Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission?
He did say that. He wants...
Brilliant! I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth...
Pleasure to meet you.
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an... Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Endurance. I'm just missing one tiny...
I suspect that's what...
You're as clever as I simply need a single Fwooper feather.
I'll get you the food.
I assure you he won't. Wait until you see what I'm brewing.
Can you remind me what you needed again?
I was hoping you could get me a Fwooper feather from Sharp's office. It's the last ingredient I need.
Your potion...
Revelio. Revelio.
Stations organized and free.
I was impressed that you were able to answer.
Oh, and I've never seen...
I'm glad I was able to get...
You must simply have an... Some students seem so... A fascinating language. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy.
Here's the Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! You should get back to brewing your...
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Again.
Oh, Mel.
Dragon dog!
Levioso!
What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
My Wiggenweld potion.
That'll be points from Gryffindor.
Revelio.
Again. Mr.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
I brewed an Adurus potion.
I'm surprised you had...
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today, I confess I was skeptical given the...
I'm glad I was able...
A rare occurrence. In addition to having a solid... Pay particular attention in herbology. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which... That'll be all.
Revelio.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was an interesting...
Thanks to you. I hope Sharp wasn't too
Professor Sharp.
Cheers to that. Sharp may seem gruff. Best be off.
If anyone needs help with an essay or assignment, I don't mind lending a hand. Revelio.
I'm avoiding...
Revelio.
I spent all night working on my... Forgot to read the title for pieces today.
You can't imagine how inconvenient vintage blue powder.
Revelio. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio. 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 Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
I should investigate.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
You for some assistance?
It is good
Revelio.
to see you, my friend.